We are on the record in case number OLT-2020. Counsel, could you make your appearances beginning with the plaintiff?
May it please the court. The defendant took her daughter up the trail, but she didn't bring her back down. Members of the jury, you're here today because on July 14, 2018, a 12-year-old girl died due to the choices and actions of her mother. Today's trial is about not only understanding the death of Parker Page, but giving her the justice that she deserves.
Good afternoon, Detective. Could you please introduce yourself to the jury?
Good afternoon. My name is Jack Chesney.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a detective at the Midland Center Police Department. I have been for the past 3 years, going on 4 now.
What unit do you specifically work in?
I work in the Major Crimes Division. So in the Major Crimes Division, we deal with your generally more serious crimes. These would be your assaults, your sexual assaults, homicides, things of that nature.
Detective, how are you involved in today's case?
I was the lead investigator in today's case, of course involving the death of the 12-year-old girl, Parker Page. We found her body in Polk County. My investigation ultimately led to the arrest of the victim's mother, Jordan Ryder.
Now, Detective, I want to talk about your investigation. How did it begin?
My investigation actually began on the morning of July 15th, 2018.
Now, Detective Chesney, you were informed of a situation about a child abduction on July 15th.
That's correct. That's how this investigation began.
And you were assigned with investigative responsibilities.
I was.
Now, on that Find My Phone application, you saw that Parker Page's phone was last seen at Calvin's campgrounds.
That's correct. That's why we headed there.
Yet you headed straight to the campgrounds.
That's right. That's where her phone last pinged.
And when you arrived there, you met with the owner of the campground.
I did.
Of which this owner directed you straight to Miss Ryder's tent.
That's right. She identified Jordan Ryder as the mother of Parker Page after I showed her a photograph of the victim.
And you began to do a search of Miss Ryder's tent.
After speaking with her,
You saw that all of her belongings were still in her tent.
there was some things in her truck that we found and logged into evidence, and some things scattered around the campsite.
Including Parker Page's staff.
Her hiking staff, yes, we found that inside the tent.
You found Parker Page's staff within the tent.
That's correct.
Now, you were contacted by a series of witnesses for this investigation.
Hold on for your life. It says that people have died on this trail. The defendant knows all of this. She reads this sign, but she doesn't turn around. She doesn't take her sick daughter back to the campsite, back where it's safe. If she had, Parker would still be here. Instead, she reads this sign and she walks past it. The defendant left her daughter on that trail. She wants you to believe differently, even though the facts have given you a clear path about what happened on July 14th. Members of the jury, as much as I want to, and as much as my co-counsels want to, we can't bring Parker Page justice. Parker Page should be going into 8th grade this year, but she's not. Because of the actions of the defendant. Bring Parker Page justice. Find the defendant guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Thank you.